The MJ Barrel Rosehill Guineas is race 6. Obviously Group 1 race over 2,000 metres for the 3-year-olds.
Alrighty, 5.5 stars, 360. It's a done deal is $1.80. Tatra is 19. Havastan $9. Sacred Falls 11. 67 Solemn. Twisted Emotions 41. 101 Kingdoms $501. Blood Buzz Ohio. Owners tickets.
Just pointing out here as well, Anthony Cummings, the 5.5 star, not guaranteed to run on Saturday.
My guess is if it's breathing and its 4 legs are still on, it will be running.
Yeah, look, I mean...
I might be wrong. Been wrong before? Yeah, once or twice?
Once or twice. You did declare a certain horse being the best weight for age horse there last week. She got lapped.
I also told you that Piero would lead More Joyous, and a lot of commentators said no one in their right mind declared that. Yeah. Well, I did.
How can you declare Silent Achiever a better weight for age horse than Piero, though?
Who?
You.
Oh, Silent Achiever's disappointed me big time. Yeah. I don't think she stays. I think that's the problem now.
Yeah, I don't think she's as good as she was either, do you?
Hey?
I don't think she's as good.
She's a good man, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Silent Achiever, I would like to see. It won't happen, but I'd love them to start the campaign again and set it for the Doncaster. Yeah. I just don't think she stays.
No.
But yeah.
This race, it's a done deal. Moral.
Yeah.
Can't lose this race, I don't think. I actually think Tatra, if there is a blowout, it might be Tatra. I thought he went pretty good there in the Randwick Guineas, and they went about 10 or 15 lengths faster than average in that race. But it's a done deal. His times, and look, maybe not everyone follows times, but for someone who does...
You do.
Oh, his times are unbelievable. Like, he is tracked into the race. He got the right run, admittedly, but and he was in the right spot a few lengths off the lead there, but he's finished the race off with a really good speed, and suggesting that he'll lead up the 2,000. I already know he's a Group 1 winner over 2,000 anyway, but I just can't see him losing. And the only reason why I wouldn't go charging into the $1.75 or $1.85 around town is because of the withdrawal potentially of 5.5 star. So
I'm banking on 5.5 star running. So there's my speed in the race.
Yeah.
No doubt it's a done deal, it's the one to beat. No doubt in the world. But with his racing pattern, he doesn't represent a $1.80 chance to me, from my perspective. Occasionally I'll take a $1.80 about certain horses, but not a horse that's going to get back and have to run past horses, be well backed. So I went looking for a bit of value. I'm not backing 5.5 star. Tatra, he won't run 2,000. He's not going to get a slowly run race here, 5.5 star runs. So, and he was stopping, the last 100, last start. Havastan comes out of the Melbourne form. I've got no respect for his form lines. He won the Norman Robinson. He beat Honeyurus, Electric Fusion, Subiasso. They're B graders. Last start he beat Felipe Talent. Well, they've got form around the likes of Furlax. I know he didn't have the best of luck, but it was a long way from them in the Randwick Guineas. I think Havastan's a chance of running a solid 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Sacred Falls was good in the Randwick Guineas.
Yeah.
I think, a couple of things didn't go his way, but he has to step up here, or he might as well go home because he's not up to it. I expect Solemn to make significant improvement here, but he has to. I thought his first up run was good because he was gone at the 200, and then second up he just raced like a star. He raced flat. So I could expect him to bounce back here, but as I said, and I'll put this on, he has to, or he can forget about the Derby. Twisted Emotions, this is a horse I've always had a lot of time for. Yeah. You look at his form and say, well, he's got no hope, but he's not completely hopeless here. He's a big, raw, staying type of colt. He's got a beautiful staying pedigree and has been his biggest worst enemy in his racing career up until this campaign. Last prep, he ran second first up behind Our Desert Warrior. Well, that turned out all right, that form. Our Desert Warrior went down to Melbourne. He wasn't disgraced in the Geelong Derby trial when he didn't have the best of luck behind Solemn, and Solemn would have started favourite in the Derby had it not got sick and probably won the race. He then ran second to Rowie at Warwick Farm. He beat the Desert Warrior that day. Now, if he raced like a racehorse and didn't reef his head off, twist the motions for the first half of the race, he would have won that race convincingly because he just didn't run through the line. Then his last start, he finished 1.5 lengths behind 5.5 Star. Looking back, that reads all right now. Brought him back this prep. Extremely soft win first up, won by 1.8. Never hit him with the stick, just jogged to the line. Second up, they took him to Gosford, got back, and he charged home. He beat Modelled. Christy Lee ran third. Modelled ran a really good race at Canterbury SAB, much not as strong and great as this. But I think his form is better than what it reads. And at $41, you've got to have something each way. Because if everything doesn't go right for It's a Done Deal, I will not be surprised if this horse measures up. And I think he's well over the odds at $41. And if he starts $41 on the day, I'll be extremely surprised. So I'm just having something small. I think It's a Done Deal's a horse to beat, but I'm not taking $1.80. So I've just gone looking and I've found one that I've been in love with for a long time. Surprise.
Hey, look, I like Twisted Emotions too.
He's a good horse. I'm telling you, he's a good horse. There's a good horse.
Yeah.
Good race in this horse one day. Whether this comes too quickly, whether the derbies come too quickly, quite possibly.
Yeah.
But I've got Huey and I've got Barrier 1.
Yeah.
And he's going to relax. That's a good thing. He is relaxing this time, and now he's running through the line, and he's crying out for this trip. Anyway, that's what I've done.
I'm just saying, I thought it was the opposite. I thought $1.80 was actually good value for It's a Done Deal. So there you go.
Yeah, but I expect as to why I don't like it. You know, you have your theories, and that's great. But I'm not taking $1.80 about a back marker. If he was an on-pacer with his credentials, 100%. You know, it was like we were talking about who was it? Well, Overreach when she won first up.
Yeah.
We said take the 240.
Yeah.
Right, because you'll be taking twos on next start. They took $1.40, I think.
Yeah.
Last week we said Pierrot just good thing.
Yeah.
Right, but these are horses that race up on the speed.
Yeah.
They're not horses that have to go past the entire field. And the chances are he's going to have to pass 7 or 8 runners in that race.
Is he going to have to go past it? Is he going to be last? He wasn't last in the Racenet Guineas.
I'm just saying.
Over a fast run mile.
I'm just saying, he's going to be well back. He's going to be well back, but he's going to be in the back half of the race.
Yeah, look, I'm not convinced he will be. It just depends how quick they go. But yeah, we'll wait and see though. Like, I know he's not going to be ridden up, but just where he was in the Racenet Guineas, the pace that they went at. I mean, if he holds that speed.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just saying this is what I've seen from him.
Yeah.
Out of basically all of his career.
I think the key was what James McDonald said when he jumped off last time. He said he was a big baby last prep, and he just used to get out the back and used to take time. And now he said he's got that tactical speed. So anyway, we'll find out on Saturday.
We'll find out. That's for sure.